Right. Hello, my name is Jasmine, and
Hey.
I missed the rules earlier, so I just want to say, hi Trip, how you doing? But no, okay, I do have a question though.
I'm here as well.
Okay, so as you said, this is for a friend, a question, because I don't want no injuries from this question that I do have. Why is it that we still have down low brothers in this LGBT community? And when there is a sister that experiences a down low brother, what is the healing process as well for her?
Ooh, that's a deep question.
That's a good question.
Anybody in a rush attack first?
I want to only answer the first one. I think we know why we have down low brothers. Of course, there is the men that haven't come to grips with who they are, right? So they're ashamed of themselves. They want to closet who they are. They might date a woman, marry a woman, so that society feels like they're doing the right thing, but inside, you know, they want something else. Another thing is, we don't, in the black community, we don't welcome LGBTQ. Let's be
right.
real, right? And so if a man does come out, even when the man come out and says, you know, I'm bisexual, I do like women, but I like men too. That's not.
They be like, he gay, he gay.
That's not something that we accept in our
Maybe not.
community. So
He
that's the answer to
bisexual.
that.
I wanna attack this question from a different. I understand that, and it's no shade to it, but it's like, for every woman that would wish and want that honesty, that's welcoming to it, that is open-minded to it, there's a woman on the internet calling a man sassy just because he has emotional intelligence. So my point is, these toxic traits that we enforce are carried by both genders. And so it makes it where a man feels like it's unsafe to be who he truly is. You know what I'm saying? So, go ahead.
And just for the healing process, that's a deep one. I can't say I've been through that one, but I can say that through the healing process kind of looks the same, right? It's you were lied to, you were betrayed, something happened to you. So now we have to say, okay, how can I step back from this situation? How do I self-reflect so that I don't put myself in that same position again? And how can I grow from this? That's with any type of trauma that you face throughout relationships, regardless of if you were cheated on, whether it was a man or a woman, right? But that's some deep shit.
Does it hurt more?
It hurts
Does it-
different.
does it hurt
hurts.
more? Okay.
Yeah. So I've been in this position before, long time ago. It hits a different level of insecurity, and that's why I think that situation is what taught me I'm not able to deal with cheating. I don't have the capacity to deal with cheating because it brought out the spirit of insecurity in me to the point where I was questioning everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything. And it wasn't like I found out on something where it was like, oh, you told me. No, I found out being nosy. I found out being sneaky.
Now, for the situation where like a woman wants to, or a woman doesn't want to be with the bisexual man. Mm-hmm. Now, is it because it does unlock those securities? Is it because we feel like we can't compete with other men?
I think by nature women are competitive, so I think it does turn into a competition thing. But I also think it because what we have normalized in society and what we've been taught, that this is what a man does, this is what he represents, this is what he looks like, this is how he shows up.
Right.
That's what has been normalized to us. Is it right? Absolutely no. Is it okay? Absolutely not. Do we need to open up the box to allow men to explore sexually a little bit differently? If that's what they want to do, sure, why not?
Now, I just want to ask a question. This is rhetorically, or y'all can volunteer y'all answers if y'all want to. This is to the audience. So would it hurt more to find out that your man cheated with another man? Would that hurt more? Yeah. Now, my question to that is, and I don't want us to get too deep. I really don't want to get too deep, Keita. But is there a world where that view could be slightly homophobic?
You see this type of shit he asked me?
So the reason why I don't think that point of view is homophobic is because it's not. The reason why it hurt isn't based in homophobia. The reason why it hurt is like, damn, like that's something that sideswiped me that I wasn't thinking about. It hits you different. Like it's just something that you, like if you found out your girl fucked your cousin, your first cousin that's your best friend that you came up with, that's gonna hit different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Than finding out she fucked a nigga at the club. Finding out that your dude slept with someone, period, hurt. But to be like, damn, there was somebody that is even out of the sphere of what I thought you fucked with. that's a complete violation to my trust. in my body.
Now, what they say is though, not dating a man because he's bisexual, just because he's bisexual, is rooted in homophobia.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't know if it is. I know.
I said they.
No, I know you said they. I know you said they. And you know what? Because I got beat up in the comments section about this before.
Me too.
I hesitate having these conversations without a person to represent that viewpoint.
Right.
So because of that, we're not going to get too much deeper. But what I will say is the reason why I asked that question is because I think there are some people that would view a woman's thinking that it would hurt more or saying it hurt more as that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's true, false, right, or wrong. I'm just saying, like, we got our comfort zones and our boundaries, but is the reason we have certain comfort zones rooted in some sense of thinking that that's not right in our personal beliefs? So, long story short, I don't want to get too deep. I just wanted to, you asked the question, I didn't. Thank you for your question. Appreciate you. Let me get one of the first fella to come up and give me a question real quick.
This better be good.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's up? What's your name? What's your question?
Jadale, my question is, can you give me the pros and cons of people not posting their spouse or their significant other, their girlfriend or boyfriend?
The pros and cons of not posting your spouse on social media. Trill, because I just seen you post your beautiful wife. First of all, man, you know
Not
what?
too fucking much.
Yeah, no, I'm saying no. Your family, you have a beautiful family. I never told you that and so, do you think that there is a con, or if a man says, "Hey, I'm private. I don't want the world to know what I'm doing. This is the way I'm moving." Do you think that could be a red flag?
I would think that could be a red flag if he's posting other things that he values, right? Because that's what a lot of men do. They'll say, okay, my relationship private, but he get that new car, he posting that. He get that new Rolex, he get that new jewelry, he posting that. New house, he posting
Come
that.
on.
But you can't post a woman you love more than anything in this world. That's a problem.
That's a good.
I have a question though. What is this thing with social media validation though? Why do we have to post our significant other? Why is that so important? Because that sounds more like it's external validation from social media. There are people who truly value privacy. I'm one of those people because I'm an autonomous person.
Right.
So although I love my husband out loud, I think everybody knows it. Anybody who follows me, you know that. I love Los out loud. But to protect my relationship, because there are haters, there are women and women that I have worked with who would go for married men because they see how they love you. So why is it such a problem, and why do we have to do it for social media? Because social media, and I'm going to use this term real loosely because I know we always talking about narcissism. Social media is narcissistic. Everything is driven by their ego. It's all about self-validation. What can I do? What can I show to be glorified? That's a problem. Why can't we just hold these things valuable to us and be private? I come from a family full of marriages. And it was not that social media business, and they are doing absolutely just fine.
Right.
So why do we have to have that? Why is that so important? I think more it should be the question is why is it so important to you? Because some people do that, they weaponize it against their significant other because of their own insecurities within themselves.
I agree with some people weaponize it, but to answer the question why it's so important, why is it so important to show any other aspect of your life?
Right.
So I think that we've normalized social media. For me personally, I do think it depends on the platform. Like Instagram, okay, yeah, that's the more whatever. But on Facebook, come on now, show your grandma who your girlfriend is. Stop fucking playing with me. Like show aunties and then what's going on.
Can I
That's it.
offer an alternative opinion? I always would say it depends. The reason why I say that, being a social media personality, I know how hateful it could be. I'm okay with somebody calling me a panderer or a simp and all this other bullshit they do on every one of my videos. Derrick Jackson Jr., just all this bullshit. Now, I get it. No, what I'm saying is, when you become a social media influencer, online people don't view you as a real person, so they talk about you like you're not a real person. Mm-hmm. And I'm used to those comments being about me, and I can deal with that. Right. But now if I post my lady and somebody is saying not so great things about her in my comment section, I don't know how I would react like that. Yeah. So I think it's just positional, you know what I'm saying, and what people's comfort zones is. Like, you know, and so I think it would be, what's the reason behind it? I can also speak for myself. I don't post shit else but fucking videos and motivational shit. I don't never post no personal shit. And if I do, it's in my close friends because I fuck with y'all. Sorry, I don't really know y'all like that. So, but anyway, what's your name? What's your question?
Hey y'all, my name is Kishana Bago by Tarzan. So my question is,
You go by
I
who?
go by Tarzan.
Tarzan?
Yeah.
I like that.
So my question is, can y'all stay in a relationship with somebody if they sharded during sex?
If they do a what?
Sharded
Shorted.
during sex.
You was fucking and he shorted? So he's fucking, he or she.
It's a man.
So he was fucking and shorted.
No, wait.
I feel like that mean it's good.
Was he getting
Good for
fucked
you.
or was he fucking?
No, he was fucking.
And he just shitted.
Yeah.
Baby, he had a little stomach virus. Get that man a break.
What would you say though?
He had a
No, but
stomach
hold on.
virus. Go make him some chicken noodle soup and give him some crackers.
You asking us months after this
That's a whole different
happened.
violation.
You gotta go.
But he for sure owe you a new mattress. I'm not sleeping on this shitty ass mattress,
that's
nigga.
But you gonna stay together, right?
Huh?
But we can work this out.
Yeah, we can work it out. We can
work it out.
Yeah.
Can you, hey, fellas,
We can work it out.
fellas, can you imagine the nut he must have had in order to shit himself?
That's enough. That's
That
enough.
nut is a nut.
That's enough.
Hold on. I want that nut. Make me come so bad I shit myself. Give me that nut. Ooh wee. Ooh. That nigga said, ooh.
What's wild is she waited 3 episodes to get that out. That's some shit there, boy.
It is some shit.
I see what you did.
What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Kennedy.
Hey.
And hi. And my question, I had a question at first, but I'm gonna change it. I'm here with my grandson's mother. And am I a traitor
No.
if let
the
me
question
let me
out.
finish because I'm gonna put you in it. We're good. If, as a young girl, losing my virginity at 19 to his father, that I was not the greatest mother in the world, and maybe I didn't do the correct thing, and he's not doing right now by her, am I a traitor by the fact that I side with her because?
So,
What
hold
did
on,
you
hold on,
say?
I got
Let me
your
finish.
question. I got your
Because
question.
he didn't heal himself in the effed up shit
From the fucked up shit that you did to him.
that
So y'all
I
need to go
did
see the lady together.
at 19.
Y'all need to go see the lady together.
I'm here with her, and I feel her, and I love her.
Okay.
And she's the best mom in the world.
All right, I got you.
And I'm
I
on
got
her
you.
side.
Everybody look to your left and your right. Say shh. So I got the summation of the question. And it really boils to what I think you said in the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't think it makes you a traitor. And here's the thing. Sometimes loving someone correctly is understanding when that person is wrong, when they need to be held accountable, when that means that, yes, sometimes on this subject, I'm going to quote unquote side with someone else because I feel like they're in this situation, they're right. I love you both. But I feel like what we have sometimes is this loyalty thing that I think can override our ability to effectively discipline and set our own boundaries.
I personally think, yes, period, continuance. Let me tell you what makes you a traitor. You're not a traitor in the sense that you're helping another woman. You're not a traitor in the sense that you're protecting your family legacy and you helping your grandchild. You only are a traitor if you do not do the work to help your son heal.
Facts.
And you don't
Facts.
do the work to help him get to where he at because you admitted that you dropped the ball. If you don't pick that bitch back up and help him how to ball and teach him how to ball like he supposed to, that's what makes you a traitor.
Yeah.
I slightly got a problem, Trip.
I think I agree and disagree with where Randy is coming from. I agree in that I don't think you're a traitor for calling a spade, right? If your son is not doing right by the woman that he created a child with, there's nothing wrong with calling that out. where I personally believe you got everybody fucked up, is you damn near don't have the qualifications to be an ally.
I can understand that. I will give you that. I can understand that.
In this,
But wait a minute.
let's continue, because the crowd, I'm not here to town on you, like you feel me?
No, you don't know.
What it boiled down to is that an ally is saying, you and I are coming together, we're choosing each other for a specific reason.
Mm-hmm.
We have an objective in mind. Your only objective with the woman that mothered your grandchild is your grandchild. All of this was about your son. If that's a grown man and he ain't doing the work to heal and X, Y, and Z, that's not your business. It's especially if you the one that caused the business.
I did.
So unless you finna go over there, unless you finna, hey, don't you trying to combat the crowd? You trying to combat the crowd? You don't have to rebut them. We talking. Unless you're about to go and do work with him and that's where I agree with Randy. Unless your allyship is going to result in him being a better man, sit down. If all you doing is pointing at your son and saying you need to do better, you need to step up, you not doing right by your grandbaby, well, you would know best why he not.
Facts.
So perhaps check me out.
Trip. You not wrong in the aspect of he grown. But I'm telling you, as a mom that got 2 boys, if a woman come to me as a woman and say, hey, your son doing me dirty, I don't give a fuck how old he is, he gotta come see me. He has to come see me, and let me tell you why. Because, boy, I put my energy and my blood, sweat, and tears into raising you, and I know for a fact I did better than how you treating her right now.
But no.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait.
I'm saying in the world, and when I was speaking from in regards to the allyship,
absolutely.
What I'm saying.
And that's why I'm like, I can agree with that, because again, calling a spade, you never wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom is that type of woman, bro. I know if I fathered a child and didn't show up, my mom at my head immediately.
Absolutely. But she raised you.
My mama was also wild.
Yeah.
But wait, hold on.
Once she sit me down, it's a part of the conversation where I'm gonna have to tell her, you can't even give me advice on how to get the fuck out of here. So what are we talking about? You don't know how to steer me from this thing, and I'm not talking about.
So back to what I said in the beginning. You and him need to go see the lady.
So Kitty, do you have anything?
Yeah, I do, because I think we took this a little more extreme than what it needed to be, because she didn't talk about exactly why there was a disdain between him and that woman. She never did say that. She just simply asked if she was a traitor for being here with that woman. Now, she did mention that she's sympathizing for that woman based off of her own experiences. She mentioned that, but she's also trying to figure out, is she a traitor because maybe she's disrespecting his boundaries? And let me go ahead and just come to this, because I think we took this a little more extreme. I don't know your son. I don't know what the problems are between him and that woman. I don't understand it. I understand where you're coming from. I'm going to say this, just like we want our boundaries respected as much as you sympathize for other people and you want to be involved with their situation because of what you have experienced, make sure that you are respecting your son's boundaries. That's the number one thing right there. We don't have to take it any further than that, because she never said he hated her. She never said that he was abusing her or nothing like that. She never even said that he wasn't present in his child's life. She just simply asked, was she a traitor? You're not a traitor. That's an extreme word to be using.
Clap it up. Thank you. I want to... The reason why I said we don't want to speak specifically to people's situations, we want to take that as motivation and talk about broader issues, because we wanted to make it universal. The one thing that I do see, though, is sometimes the grandparent becomes almost like the parent. Where in the absence, not saying this is her situation, let's just roll with me. In the absence of your child stepping up and actively being a father and our great mother, you now take that role. So now your relationship with the baby mother and our father is important. You know what I'm saying? So keeping that channel of communication open. So sometimes, and I get what you're saying, respecting that your son's boundary in her situation, but only if it's a healthy one, and it's a reasonable one. Because what if that son, not saying it's hers, but what if that son isn't healthy, is absent?
How do we know if it's a healthy boundary based off of our own assessment? How can we make that
I'm
judgment?
saying it broadly. I'm broadly adding specificity. What I'm saying is, if that son's boundary is healthy and he is active, and otherwise in this situation, I can understand what you're saying. But there are worlds where that son isn't healthy, isn't actively involved, and she now steps in and becomes that other parent, and now that relationship with that baby mother is important.
And the way she painted the picture, that's what it sounded like.
That's what I was
saying. She painted
saying.
the picture as, oh, I was 19, didn't really give a fuck, and da 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 da. Like that's the way the picture.
See,
was
I didn't
painted.
take it like that. I didn't
that's
read it all the
exactly
way in
how I
like
received
that.
it. Anybody else?
Yeah, I didn't take
okay.
it that way. I guess because I don't. One thing about me is that I don't take it to the extreme because I try to hear it, the full story, and I think in that sense we just took that a little too extreme based off of the context she was given.
I agree. I just saying. All right, what's your name? What's your question?
I'm Shakur.
What is it, Shakur?
Shakur.
Shapiriot.
Shakur.
Like Tupac?
Hey.
All right, what's your question, brother?
Why do we have to beg our spouse for things that other people are willing to do for ease?
You know,
Because you ain't get with somebody that wanted to do it. Next.
But the problem is already is that you making a comparison to somebody else. Why are you comparing your spouse to somebody else?
Bingo.
But we can't even get to the root of that question right there because you need to put the mirror in front of your face and ask yourself, why am I comparing the person that I'm supposed to love to somebody else? See, right there, that question was already disqualified because you stepped out of line. Look at him pulling the phone out slow. You gotta listen, Playboy.
I
Was
think
it a
that's a
comparison though, or was it a hey, in case you don't want to do this, somebody else can? The comparison, like to me, a comparison would have been, okay, my spouse don't suck dick as good as my ex. That would have been a comparison. Because you're comparing two people how they suck dick.
Yeah.
What he just said was, hey, my wife not sucking my dick, but I know a bitch over here that might.
Right, comparing.
Why you not sucking my dick?
But comparing.
But I could be wrong. That's what I heard.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I heard.
Now listen, ladies, I will say this. I don't profess to know every nigga. But most of us love getting our dick sucked. Now let me tell you what the problem is. Oftentimes we get in these relationships because we have a certain sex expectation, right? Because during dating, we were having sex on a regular basis. Maybe you was giving me the guac 3000 on a fairly regular basis. Now we get in a relationship, it's a lot of bonnet sex, it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, half head, you just let the dick sit in the mouth, you ain't even doing shit. And ladies, I just want you to know, that's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Well, you know what else be fucked up?
See?
The fact that y'all be wanting y'all dick sucked and it be a little tangy and musty. That be fucked up too.
Fucked up too. That's fucked up too.
Let's talk about what's fucked up.
No.
And you know,
deflection. Every time men bring up sex and the lack thereof in this relationship, it's always what we ain't doing, what we could be doing, and you ain't turning me on, all this shit. And I get that correctly. But I want to ask you this. Do you, and this is an answer, and you remember the cameras are on you, answer wisely. Do you want someone else to suck your dick?
Yes.
He about to get in trouble.
Yeah, he do.
He's trying to get him in trouble.
Get him, kitty.
He's trying to get in trouble.
No.
Yes, he do.
Now, he said,
I mean, her mouth do be a little bit dry, so yeah, maybe.
Nah.
He know exactly who gonna do it. He know what time she'll do it. He know what way she'll do it. And he's waiting for his bitch to fuck up so she can do it.
Can I lay this out though? And I fall victim to it. I think we've all fell victim to this in relationships. Sometimes we do get comfortable, which means we're not mentally stimulating our partners. And I'm gonna call a spade, ladies, and I'm gonna speak from my male's perspective, and maybe a woman can speak from y'all's perspective. I think the way men are painted sexually is that we should be mentally turned on just because we get hard. My dick getting hard is just it's a function my body will do if you rub it. But that don't mean mentally you turn me on, you got me in the mode. So what I'm saying is, are you mentally doing foreplay with your husband or your spouse or your partner? Are you sending him text messages throughout the day? Are you catering to his needs? Are you getting him in the mood? And then vice versa, are we doing that for our women? And so oftentimes what it comes is, and ladies, I don't care what nobody fucking say, scooting your booty on me ain't foreplay.
It is for me.
Fuck it is.
It is for me.
No, it ain't. It ain't fucking foreplay.
That's a good point.
Me putting my booty on my husband is like when the man threw the hat in the sky. Nigga, you know what time it is. That's the best signal. You about to get some coochie.
That's lazy shit. Trill, you don't think that's lazy foreplay then? God damn.
I mean, definitely, bro. Like, again, like, men value intimacy, too. I think that's what we missing in this shit. Like, we value intimacy. We value you doing things specifically for us that you don't benefit from.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of women get in relationships and they just, like, forget the nigga that you chose.
You know what's wild, though?
Hold on. Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Because, again,
go ahead.
See that? That's what
That's
women
what you be talking about. That's the shit you be talking about. Go ahead.
Right. But now, I think, again, like, you got to remember the nigga you got with. When you got with me, you remember how many women was chasing after me back then. Yeah. Right? So, again, you need to treat that man every day like those women that still chasing him, especially if he's doing what he's supposed to be doing in that relationship. He taking care of you, he covering you, he raising your kid correctly, giving quality time. He ain't one of them niggas that go to work and just get in the bed and lay down. All right, baby, you got the rest of that shit. He coming home, reading to the kid, helping the kid homework, all that shit, taking care of you, making sure your mental stability is where it need to be at. So again, it's a lot of women out here it's a lot of women that act like it's not a lot of men out here doing that, and there are. And those men need to be taken care of, but unfortunately, a lot of women drop the ball in that aspect.
You mind if I, just a quick piggyback? Hey, fellas, bro, if you on your square, if that's the qualifier, if you're on your square, don't be out here begging no woman to see your value, dog. Now, I'm not talking about debating with women and beating women up for not deeming you or whatever, you feel me? I mean, genuinely, G. If a woman not going for what you, and you prove your worth every time, like you really step about who you say you are, bro, don't beg no woman to see your value. Whether it's sexual, whether it's emotional, whether it's spiritual, like Trill saying, like I know I'm valuable. It's a lot of women who validate that. And shorty, if you don't see the value in what I bring to the table, I'm not about to sit here and argue with you. They waiting for me over there.
And I think you should go get them.
And no, literally, rather than try to make her what I want, right. I'm gonna go see what they talking about.
And I think you should.
That you trying to.
And I ain't never been with a man who's done everything that he needed to do that I didn't want to sleep with. And that's the thing. You sit up here and you said like the men need to be emotionally stimulated. You need to care about the mental, but. Not once do we say, why doesn't she want to sleep with me? Why doesn't she want to give me this intimacy? Like, why is this happening? Because we completely dismiss postpartum. We completely dismiss depression. We completely dismiss hormonal. A woman don't get with a man and say, I'm not going to fuck him. I don't ever want to sleep with him again. I don't want to suck his dick. That's not what goes down. So are we caring about that woman's mental health as well?
No. We definitely caring about that woman's mental health. But again, when that argument is made, and that's why that shit bros me the wrong way, because we act like men not out here going through shit too.
Exactly.
Man out there working his ass off to provide that lifestyle that you enjoy so much, that bag you like to buy, that car you like to drive, all that shit like that. I'm busting my ass to make sure that you have the lifestyle that you need. So I'm going through shit too. But the difference is, I don't get to use that as no excuse not to please you.
Okay.
Not to appease you. So on the opposite end, again, I'm not saying that men, don't have no understanding for that, be selfish. Because of course, women go through shit that men could never understand, right? But all I ask is that the effort and the intention is there. And a lot of women drop the ball on that shit and just chalk it up to, hey, life got in the way. I don't want to hear life got in the way because I don't get to use that excuse myself.
It sounds like what the foundational issue there is discommunication. Like if your capacity is beyond something that you can help your partner with right now, you need to communicate that. If your partner is not feeling fulfilled, she needs to communicate that. It sounds like the foundation of all the disconnects is just talking. Talk to each other.
I want to offer a point though, and it's back to what you were saying. I've heard from a lot of men, not saying I agree or disagree, is that in relationships the goalposts keep getting moved. You found me, you like me, you married me for who I am now. Your root of your displeasure is I don't grow in a way you don't want me to grow in, or I grow in a way you do, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, what I start to do and what you were attracted to becomes ordinary now. Now I'm no longer Superman, I'm Clark Kent. And the same things I was doing are less impressive, and now you're less satisfied. So my point is, it's like, yo, there are men working, providing all the same things that you liked in the beginning, but because he's not elevating at a rate you want him to elevate in, that becomes the source of dissatisfaction. So I want to just provide a space for that here to understand or maybe talk about. I know we at the end of the episode, but maybe this is something we can talk about on our next podcast, but I think that is the truth.
It definitely is the truth. There's a space for that, for sure.
All right, now listen, I know we got a couple extra, how many people in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cowboy.
They still
What's your name?
Elise.
Elise, can you go to my table, get $50 real quick, just for your patience? I'm gonna take him as my last question, okay?
Get that bread, Elise. Get that bread, baby.
I'm sorry, girl. Get your bread, girl. I just don't want you to feel like I neglected you. I'm sorry. All right, what's your name? What's your question?
My name is Jamil Patterson.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and on Instagram I go by. No. Don't get it twisted though. Don't get it twisted.
Yup, he want us to stream his mixtape.
That's how the world go. You know what I'm saying? You know they.
All right, what's your question, boss?
I tell my name. My name is Jamil Patterson. That's for everybody for the know.
Mm-hmm.
And now my Instagram go by Astro Artist JP.
All right, what's your question?
Now, on top of that, what I want to say to y'all is that for Trey and for Keita, y'all are the main ones that I really paid attention to as far as in this whole.
You just gave away $50 for nothing, nigga.
I know, god damn.
But listen, hey look.
God damn.
Hey look. Listen, bro. Pay attention to it.
What's your
because
question?
Listen, everybody been drinking and everything else.
What's your question?
My question is to y'all is that, well, on top of.
She said, take the 50 back.
Hold on, all right. What's your question?
My question to y'all, man, is that, well, let me ask what I want to say on top of the question, because I've been waiting all the night. You know what I'm saying?
Brother,
we got to get to the question.
We literally at the end of that, we need your question.
Okay, well, the question is.
All right.
Okay, I got.
Brother, I got what?
Go ahead.
Can you get?
Go ahead. No. She come back.
Hold on, brother. We.
Okay, I got you.
What's your question?
My question is, what do you guys think about as far as what you guys going on for the night and what y'all seen tonight?
Hey,
hold up.
Question.
Hold up.
For your question, boss.
Hold on.
Hey, brother. No, I'm sorry. You good? Let me get my sister. All right.
Do I got enough?
Hold on.
Do I got time after this? After this?
Go on. Let her ask a question.
Y'all ain't trying.
All right. Appreciate you, boss.
Nah, y'all ain't. You got. Listen. Sometimes. Hold on.
Hey, let her get that off.
For one, I'm gonna give it to her.
You running people out the
I'm gonna give it to her.
And
started dating someone that I reconnected from like middle school, and he's like super perfect as far as like. Like
she said, she was gonna say, "But bitch."
You heard the butt.
She said, "As far as."
No, like the important stuff, like the communication. He's like extremely honest, like the most honest person I ever met. He a hood nigga, so you know how they are. Like, so he's hella compassionate, all that stuff, right? He's really good with my daughter.
Okay, so what's the problem?
But he not stable, y'all, and I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait, but I feel like I kind of want to put him on the back burner so I can go do me. And I feel like, is that wrong? 'Cause I feel like I haven't lived my life.
No.
So I want to go like
No, it's
have
not.
fun. I want to have
Trip
one night
Fontaine.
stands,
Trip
have
Fontaine.
threesome, like all that.
All right, we got you,
So-
Trip Fontaine. What do you think?
Go kick it. No, I mean that's like I'm gonna be honest, bro. If more women just went to go kick it, I feel like it would be a lot less complaining.
Y'all wouldn't have so much bitterness. Just
Exactly.
decide, like make that move.
Literally, go kick it.
Can we elaborate what go kick it means?
She said it. We don't gotta elaborate. She said put that man
Whatever
on a
she
different
said.
eye on the stove.
And then go do you.
Put him on the little eye on the stove, which you do the sides and shit, or just to keep some shit warm.
Keep it warm. Keep it.
And the shit
keep
that
it
you
boiling on the two.
Exactly. Put it on two. No, I have not. There's nothing to critique. Like, cause if you was finna do the butts and make some weird ass excuse to fuck around, nah. Like then I would have had to. No, bro,
No
go kick
excuses.
it.
No, listen.
Go kick it.
Yeah, but or we just turn it off and throw it away, right? Because you had already said it's unstable, so you
No,
know
stability. He's like financially unstable.
he lacks stability.
He broke.
He's unstable.
All right, wait, Keita,
No,
wait,
he broke. He broke.
Keita, before you go, so son got everything else. He just ain't got no money.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all are the problem. You ain't got no money.
He's okay. I'm sorry. He's financially unstable.
Yes.
Keyword unstable. We just need to go ahead
I just
and
feel like
let it go.
I feel like she needs to stop giving her loyalty so much. Like we're so quick to be like, oh, y'all not exclusive. You got out of a 12-year relationship, then you're dating this guy. Like, go have fun.
how long
bro.
y'all
Like,
been
who
dating?
are you?
Enjoy yourself.
A year?
Okay, hold on.
Like, go
hold on.
have fun.
Hold on. Whoa, I got to offer a counterpoint.
You are.
Are you stable?
Yeah.
Financially?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she said what?
Now, I want it. Now, when you mean he's unstable, does he have a job?
No.
Oh.
See, y'all wrong.
That dick must be good. That dick just must be good. Jobless dick must be some different type of dick. Cause you fucking a nigga without a job. Y'all using condoms, right?
But wait.
Hold on, whoa.
Wait,
But you using condoms, right?
I'm judging.
No. But if he had to put something on a resume, it would be hood nigga, correct? You said?
Yes.
Okay, so he sells something.
I hate
Something that you gonna put it in your purse?
Don't answer that.
Don't answer
that.
Don't answer
Don't
that.
answer
On the
that.
scale.
Oh, just kidding. All right, allegedly.
Wait. Now, can I illustrate this? Though, ladies, I really do empathize for how much more difficult the vetting process for you all can be. The reason why I say that is, if I'm a financially stable man, it may be less important to me what you bring in financially. And I say may, because some men are not like me. I'm like, okay, if I vibe with you, we rocking, we got a good connection, that's not a deal breaker for me. But if financial stability is a deal breaker for you, quit trying to talk yourself out of it. Because what you do is, you guys will say 2 paragraphs of what you like about him, just so we can understand why you're putting up with some shit you know is your deal breaker.
Damn.
All right, so just go ahead and move on, all right? Go ahead and move on. Thank you for your question, all right?
New niggas.
I mean, but you are the problem. You're leaving a good man. I just want to be clear. Like, we're right, but nigga, it's you.
You're sick.
What's your question?
Really, very.
I'm asking for one of my friends. So
she's lying. She's just lying.
No. You gotta let him know. It's not me.
I will tell you which one it is.
Don't point it out. Don't point it out. Don't point it out.
Richie, we gonna go to the gym. Stop playing. Stop.
All right, go
Stop
ahead.
it.
She hit you with that color purple. She said.
That's that Oakland shit. All right, what's your question?
We're in Berkeley.
So is there a specific type of energy that a woman could be giving off that constantly attracts married men?
Oh, heavens.
Get her, Randy. Randy,
Okay,
get
here
her.
we go. Is there a brokenness that predatory men can smell in the air in women? Absolutely. Some men and women, but we're talking about men right now, some men are like sharks. They smell blood in the water and they going fucking for it full force. So yes, they definitely will prey on you, and yes, they definitely will see your brokenness. And speaking from a place of experience, I remember after my first husband was killed by a drunk driver, I was broken as fuck. And the men that I dealt with after that
This nigga know.
No, it wasn't even that. Let me finish my statement. The men that I dealt with after that were very much so predatory. I would tweet things like, I miss my husband. He would buy me candy, or he would buy me these flowers. And this particular guy would literally bring over candies and flowers, and it was nothing more than him just wanting to have sex, and it really was fucked up. But once I, got my mind clear and whatnot and got all that done, I realized that I really was preyed upon. So yes, these niggas will prey on you.
I guess my question would be, do you entertain the married men? Or your friend?
Fran? Fran, do you?
Oh, she said, Brandy.
Hey.
Nah.
No, she said, friend, do you? She looked at her friend, is what she said.
Well, you know what?
So now I will interject. There are certain women that love them some married men too. I'm gonna tell you
Y'all
why.
love y'all nigga
Hold on,
with a wife.
whoa. I'm gonna tell you why.
It's crazy.
Cause think about it. It's often said, and I've heard many men say this and women say this, that the side chick gets the best of the man. Now let me finish. You are now my vacation from my problems. You are now the relief and I'm not bringing the stress, and I ain't gotta argue with you. I'm coming here to not argue. And so a lot of women don't mind that. So here you are, maybe you are career oriented, maybe you ain't got the space in your life for a full relationship, and you got a nigga that ain't gonna ask you for much. He ain't gonna be looking over your shoulder all the time. And so that makes a thing. So I just want both parties to realize that if you signing up for this shit, you gonna get what you get.
Yeah.
You gonna get what you get.
Shit. Listen.
Yeah. You gonna get what you
Play
get.
dumbass
Let's
games,
make a
you win
jingle.
stupid ass prizes.
But I appreciate your
like
question.
somebody wife whooping your ass.
Oh, no. Or you have a sit down, talk about it over tea. What's your question?
And then you gonna wear the tea, bitch.
What's your name and what's your question?
How y'all doing? My name is Aria.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Jump Squad 510. We are a Double Dutch club here in Oakland, and so the reason why I'm asking the question, I'm asking a question because we focus on mental, physical, and social wellness, and we work with adults, children, and we see that there are a lot of great relationships, healthy relationships, but there is a toxic relationship culture where men are disrespectful to women and women are disrespectful to men. And so when we come together and we have these mindsets, we have some sort of good intentions to be in a relationships, but then again, it's still not the best intent. So how do we create a healthier, stable culture where now when we do get in these relationships, we're not disrespectful to each other, we loving each other and really securing that and building that so our youth can see that.
Okay. I think it's really important, and that was fucking nice too. You should write that on a piece of paper. I think it. Let's hold me down. I think it's very important to literally say how you want to be treated. Nobody knows you. I don't know none of you motherfuckers. So if I just meet you, mama, and I'm like, usually I call my bitches. And you like, well, I don't like that. And it's like, I never knew. Like, I never knew that you didn't like that. It's extremely important, just in case.
So Trip had said something earlier, specifically for men and women to look, let me know if I'm fucking it up, to look at the value of each other outside of a sexual relationship. Can you elaborate?
Romantic in general, not just sexual, you feel me? Like if we, and I'm gonna speak specific to black folks, bruh, until we able to just look at each other and understand that there's a common struggle that comes with that, and that be enough of a reason for us to see value. Matter of fact, I'll move beyond that. Until we able to see each other as human fucking beings. Because being human is hard, bruh. Right? Unless we able to level with each other on that point, then we always get stuck in this conversation where it's about women not showing up in marriages and relationships properly and men not showing up in marriages and relationship properly, as if there's not a whole world that we have to interact in with each other beyond marriage and fucking relationship. You feel me? Again, it's almost common sense. that we gotta be humans together. And we don't ever have conversations about how to do that shit. We just have conversations about how to be in the bedroom together, or how to walk down the aisle together, or how to hold hand, and we really don't be having them conversations thoroughly, you feel me? So it's the conversation itself has to change, right? You're the first person that asked a question about how we as people can just get the fuck along since we've been on tour. And that should show you where most people have a vested interest. Most people actually do want to continue to have this conversation that we be having, beloved. So maybe it's you and the community that you in that changes the conversation. Maybe it's you and the people that you roll with that introduces a new conversation and new perspective, you feel me? I would urge you to continue doing the work that you're doing.
I think that it really starts with us all doing the work individually. Yeah. And that sounds easy, but it's not. Like starting anybody's healing process, or even just starting to acknowledge your own trauma and your own bullshit, is difficult. But I think that the primary way for us to stop this whole attacking each other shit, because it really be unhealed triggers. Attack your own shit. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, how the fuck can I make adjustments to myself? What am I doing wrong? What can I heal? What can I fix within myself for real? And like I said, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly as fuck sometimes when you get to fixing yourself. But if you genuinely wanna be a better person for this world, for yourself, and live your best version of your best life that you can, you gotta do the fucking work.
And I'll stand on this 10 toes down.
You got a lot of toes, Ace.
I know, right?
Nigga, we on 30. We on 30 toes.
You got 40 toes in.
I sprained my big toe hooping the other day. But nah, I'ma stand on this.
Them Dior's keeping it in place though.
When you hurt inside, you don't want to be the only person hurt. So you look extra hard to find hurt in other people.
Absolutely, hurt people.
No, you want to acknowledge, you want to tell them how they hurt so that you can be like, I'm not alone, right? And so what I'm saying is sometimes in order to see the world from a better viewpoint, we got to fix and heal the shit that's tainting our lenses, right?
I just had to ask one last thing. Do you think that the impact of rap and hip hop culture impact relationships today?
Yeah, fuck yes. Yes, 100%.
Absolutely not. Calling me bitches and hoes all day has no impact on society and life.
Nah, and it's really, I mean, when you think about the type of music that is, I don't even want to say promoted to us, but I'm gonna say promoted to us because
it is promoted to us.
I mean, it's definitely promoted to us. It's
promoted.
It is not becoming of like if you went out and acted that shit, reenacted what you're listening to, you'd be dead or in jail, lifeless and loveless, right? And so we view it as entertainment, but these are subconsciously feeding us different things that present in our everyday lives. So it's important for us to differentiate. What's your question?
Hi, so my name is Divine, and I just first want to start by saying thank y'all for bringing everybody in the community, in the world who watches this, the opportunity to have these conversations. So giving y'all love. And also I think it's pretty synchronistic that Ariel, thank you to you for asking that, because I was gonna stand up 3 times, but I was like, nah, this ain't the vibe for that. I wanna ask about forgiveness. I wanna ask about preservation, perseverance, and mending the brokenness in our relationships. What do you guys have to say to that?
Man, that's crazy. Okay, look. So it's not many men in here. So I'll speak to us real fast. So as a man, you know when a woman does something to you that you just flat out decide, you know what, I can't accept this. You've decided on that and you stepped on it. You're standing on it. So to be the case. If in life, especially in relationships, you have to decide what you literally can deal with. Everybody is going to have an opinion on your relationship. I told Randy earlier, you don't deserve Jeff. But that's
why Tawanda getting her tonsils played with by another nigga right now.
And that's her business. However, nobody decides for you, of course, what you can accept. Nobody sleeps with you at night, and of course, this other person. Nobody has to go through, of course, what you're going through with this other person. Once you decide what's okay for you, then, of course, you can the forgiveness comes in that point in case. Someone does some shit to you that you literally cannot move on with. You don't have to argue that every day or every week or every month or year. And you bringing this shit up, it's been 4 years. Like, oh, you fucked me over 4 years ago. You never forgave this person. And you have to really decide, I can take this shit or I literally can't. And some of this shit we can't. We're people, we're humans, and we think at that point in case, this nigga really did me dirty, but you know what? I'm gonna move through it. No, you can't, gang. And you have to accept that. And none of this shit is easy. And in love and relationships, none of this shit is easy to actually accept what's happening. But you're not gonna forgive nobody, then you need to leave them.
Forgiveness is for you, right? So I made a video about forgiveness, and people were saying, nah, I could never. That's that bitterness that we feel when something has happened. Forgiveness ain't for anybody else but for the fact that I need to move on, right? And continue to look for a positive path. So forgiveness is important not only within relationships, but friendships as well.
But we have trouble forgiving other people because we have trouble forgiving ourselves. There are certain things in your life that you need to forgive. It is a mistake you made that you can't go back and change. Maybe you fucked somebody over. Maybe you did break a heart. Maybe you did let somebody down and you still beat yourself up about it. So because you beat yourself up about some stuff that you can't go back and change, you choose to beat other people up about stuff that they can't go back and change. So I want everybody to get in the culture of forgiving yourself. Learn how to forgive by forgiving yourself from shit. Because it's those boulders that we carry on that make it tough for us to walk in life. So that's an important part of this conversation that was missing.
I think a big part too of the conversation is communicating. Like when it comes to forgiving somebody, like a big part of that is communication. Letting them know what the violation was. Letting them know that the forgiveness. Yeah, they crossed your boundaries, and forgiveness don't necessarily mean access. I could forgive you and still move forward with my life. I think that it's a lot of the issue comes into play just in the basic conflict resolution skills of just communicating. Instead of going into full-blown attack mode because you feel violated, just say how you feel. Use your words. You don't have to blow up on somebody or try to pick at somebody, especially if it's your partner. That's your partner, that's your mate. The issue isn't your mate. The issue is the problem at hand. And talking to your mate like they are the problem, that's where y'all be fucking up.
Well, I'm about to say something controversial, and if people disagree,
I disagree.
How can you disagree with
I disagree.
Look, sometimes the reason you can't forget that person is because you're still in a relationship with them and they triggering the fuck out of you every single time they do something.
So leave.
Sometimes forgiveness means that we gotta separate. Because every time I see you, you remind me of that fucked up shit you did. So in order for my heart to start getting this forgiveness in, I gotta not see your motherfucking face. And understand, forgiveness and second chances, two different things.
Yeah, that's why I said forgiving somebody don't mean access. Fuck that. Like you can forgive somebody and move the fuck on.
And also, I know we said this in one of the, I think it was in Detroit, we had this conversation. And I wanted to make sure I stick to landing on this point. Forgiveness is not, we say forgiveness as this is instantaneous. Or the expectation for us that God puts on us is that if somebody transgress, tomorrow you gotta forgive them. No, it's just, I think that would be cruel to expect his children to be able to do. He know our hearts, he know what we dealing with. And sometimes that forgiveness may take a while, right? That pain and that hurt is too deep for you to just wish it away and pray it away in one damn night.
I mean, Ace, it's been 6 days.
So that was the past.
Yeah, like, goddamn, how many hours?
No, but what is your response to somebody like that? No, in real life, what is your response to somebody like that? In a scenario where, let's say, two people are in a relationship, one person cheated, and it's maybe been 6 months. But somebody is still holding on, or the woman is still holding on to it. What would you say to that?
If you can't let it go, he has to go.
No, but how much time do you give?
6 months is too. I'm sorry. If
6 months is too long.
6 months is too long.
So I just
yes,
6 months is too long.
I can't tell you how to take a violation. But what I can tell you is if you cannot move past something, if you're stuck in a position, you stuck in a place, you not gonna ever forgive him. Get the fuck on, cause you wasting your time
so
and
can you
his.
give me a time frame?
The original question was literally that right there. Right. Is what can you decide?
I don't think it's a time frame though.
I don't think it's a time frame, but it's a feeling and it's a vibe. At the end of the day, some people cheating ain't top on their list. Like, all right, cool, you cheated, why? Let's talk about it. For me, cheating is up there, nigga. We done. And if that's a situation where you've always had the standard of cheating means you're done, or you are, putting that into play now, then stand on that shit 10 toes. Because if you feel like it's gonna keep happening, he not gonna change, he gonna keep cheating or whatever, he's going to keep doing it. If he keeps doing it or he does it again, he's gonna expect you to accept it again. The first time somebody do some shit, that's a mistake. The second time is a fucking choice. And these niggas be making choices. We make choices too. You made the choice to keep fucking with the fuck shit. He made the choice to get out here and keep fucking with the bitches. Cut it off and cut your losses.
Did you have anything, Fontaine? Or Trip Fontaine?
Trip, just make sure they understand that this shit is not easy. We not saying it like it's easy, but it's necessary.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I may view forgiveness a little bit different. I think, based on what I'm hearing, I think forgiveness actually can be instantaneous. I think the problem often is that we keep making forgiveness a part of the conversation with access. Like, I can immediately say, I accept what happened for what it is. You violated, this is how I feel, and never talk to you again. I can make that decision and be mad the next day. I can make that decision and still be pressed for the next 3 months. The work that I have to do to be healthy after being transgressed has nothing to do with my ability to forgive the person. Like, I can forgive you immediately and still have a lifetime of work to do because that's how trauma works. Like, the healing doesn't come before forgiveness. Forgiveness is a decision to move forward despite whatever circumstance around you, you feel me? So when we had a conversation like, oh, how long, you talking about how long should I wait until I can be around this motherfucker again? How long should I wait to feel safe around this person? That has nothing to do with forgiveness. Bro, if you have to start asking yourself, how long should I wait to be around? You shouldn't. That ain't got nothing to do with forgiving nobody. And perseverance, shit like that, bro, that's not always healthy, bro. You have to be beat the fuck up to persevere. You have to be stretched out to persevere. You don't always want to find out your love is or ain't the shit based on how much it can get beat the fuck up, you feel me? So like certain qualities, I know we champion them shits because we used to wearing them on our backs, but bro, let's not do that no more. Love don't do all that, you feel me? Love don't cost all that. The testing of love doesn't require you to be bent out of shape. It doesn't require you to have to forgive people and be stretched past your limit and shit.